If you've been on YouTube lately, you've definitely seen these short movies all over your feed, which are pulling in millions of views every day. And if you wanted to create a short movie like this the traditional way, you'd need a professional team and a big budget. But here's the twist. With how advanced AI tools have become, you can now create high-quality short movies much faster. And the crazy part is that some creators have already started doing this, and the performance has been very impressive. This creator right here has only posted 4 videos, and their last upload gained nearly 2 million views in just 2 weeks. Then another creator posted a video only 11 days ago that's already sitting above 1 million views and still climbing. And there are countless other creators pulling in hundreds of thousands of views on videos posted less than a month ago, which clearly shows how strong this niche really is. That's why in this video, I'll show you the full process for creating high-performing movies using an advanced AI tool I've been testing that simplifies a lot of the work. But here's the thing. Most creators in the AI movie niche are following a similar blueprint that gives their videos a stronger chance to perform well. And if you're not using the right steps in the process, your videos might not come out the way you want, and you may not see the performance you're aiming for. And that's why today, I'm going to guide you through the entire process, from creating a perfectly branded channel, to coming up with strong movie ideas, to creating the actual movie, and finally optimizing everything so your video has the best possible chance to perform well. So now that you know the entire plan, let's start with the first step of the process, which is channel creation, where I'll show you how to create a channel that really stands out. So watch closely. Now to start off, open a new ChatGPT session and tell it to generate 10 unique YouTube channel name ideas for a channel that publishes short AI movies. Next, below that, I've added a few instructions that make the prompt work, and they are very important. Also, you can find all of the prompts we'll be using in this video inside my free Telegram channel, linked in the description below, so make sure to prepare them before we continue. And once you run this prompt, ChatGPT will provide you with a list of 10 channel name ideas that are specifically made for a channel in this niche. So now that the name ideas are ready, let's create the channel description. To do that, in the same ChatGPT session, tell it to create a fully SEO optimized YouTube channel description for a channel in the AI movie niche. Once that's done, go through the names above, copy the one you like the most, and paste it into the name section in the prompt right here, so ChatGPT knows which channel name you've chosen. Next, below that, I've added a list of important instructions. So as always, make sure to copy the entire prompt that I'm using right here. And once you run this prompt, ChatGPT will generate a fully optimized channel description that's specifically made for your channel name and the niche you'll be posting in. Now, before we create the actual channel, we are still missing the channel logo, so let me show you how to create one. To do that, in the same ChatGPT session, start by telling it to generate a logo based on the channel name and description that you have created above. Once that's done, as you can see, I've added a detailed list of formatting instructions that ChatGPT needs to follow, so for the best results, make sure to copy the exact prompt that I'm using right here. And after you run this prompt, ChatGPT will provide you with a perfectly branded logo made specifically for your channel. And as you can see, it matches the overall branding and niche perfectly, which is exactly what we need. So now that everything is ready, head over into the YouTube studio and simply create your channel using everything you've created so far. This step is very straightforward, so we won't spend too much time here. So now that you've created a channel that really stands out, let's move on to the video creation process, where the first step is choosing a high-performing niche. To do that, open a new ChatGPT session and start by telling it to give you the top 10 trending movie niches based on current audience demand, popularity, and engagement. Below that, I've specifically described how the output should look. So as always, make sure to use the exact prompt that I'm using right here. And once you run this prompt, ChatGPT will provide you with a list of the most popular movie niches that are trending right now. And under each section, you'll also get an explanation of why that specific niche is currently performing well. From here, you simply need to choose the niche you like the most. And you can't really go wrong because all of the niches on this list are solid, so you'll be good to go. So now that you've selected a niche, the next step is preparing the prompts for the video creation process. To do that, open the same ChatGPT session that you have used to find your niche and start by telling it that its task is to create a clean, high-quality prompt that will be used inside a video agent to create a full movie. Now in the movie niche section below, enter the niche that you have chosen. In my case, I'll use the history/adventure niche since I like it the most. Below that, you'll also see a length section where you need to enter your video duration. In my case, I'll enter 1 minute so things stay simple, but you can easily enter a length of around 10 to 15 minutes without any issues. So now that everything is set, you can see that this prompt is a bit longer than usual. That's because I specifically designed it to generate 2 full prompts, both structured to help create a high-performing movie, and you already know where to find this prompt. And after you run this prompt, ChatGPT will provide you with a full video agent prompt that clearly describes the movie format and outlines the entire plot from start to finish, which is exactly what we need. It will also generate a text-to-image prompt that we'll use to create the main character for the movie. This might seem a bit confusing at first, but you'll understand exactly why we're creating these prompts in just a moment. So now that all of the prompts are ready, you are finally ready to create the actual movie. And to do that, we'll use a tool that allows you to create a full movie just by using a few simple prompts. And you can find the link in the description below, so go ahead and open it. Once you are in, if you head over to the features section in the menu above, you'll see that this tool offers multiple features that allow you to create videos in almost any niche. There are a lot of useful options here, but in our case, we'll be using the video agent, which is very powerful and easy to use. Now to start off, open the template section here, where you will find a lot of different templates you can use, and many of them are interesting. But for this process, we'll use the VO Story Video template, since it's really good for creating consistent characters. Now the next thing you need to do is enter a prompt in the section below. You can write a custom prompt here, but since we've already prepared everything, head back into the ChatGPT session where you created the prompts and copy the image prompt for the main character. Next, head back into the video agent and paste that prompt into the prompt section right here. So now that everything is set, click on the Generate button below. This will open the full video agent, and on the right side, you'll see that the agent has started the creation process. It's now generating the image of our main character based on the prompt we provided. Now this process is pretty fast, and once it's done just like that, the agent will generate a full image of our main character. As you can see, the image is high quality and includes a lot of detail, which is exactly what we need. On top of that, the agent also provides a full description of the image. This allows you to review all the character details and confirm that it followed the original prompt correctly. So now that the image is ready, let me show you the consistency capabilities of this agent. To start off, in the chat section below, I'll ask the agent to generate 3 more images of the same main character, each placed in a different scene. Once that's done, simply click on the Generate button below to start the process. Now as you can see, the agent first creates a full plan, then generates a clear to-do list, and once that's ready, it starts generating all of the images. This process will be pretty fast, and once it's done, it will provide you with a list of 3 new images that all include the main character. And as you can see, the entire process is very easy. You can also notice that all of the images we've just generated are highly consistent. Each image includes the same character, the same clothing, the same scars, and nearly all of the same details. So now that you know how to generate the main character, the next step is to provide the agent with a movie creation prompt. And since we already have one prepared, head back into the ChatGPT session where you have created the prompts and copy the full movie creation prompt. Next, head back into the video agent and paste the prompt into the chat section right here. Once the prompt is fully set, click on the Generate button below to start the process. Now as you can see, the first thing the agent does is create a complete plan. Once the plan is ready, it continues by generating a full movie script that includes detailed information for each scene, along with elements like narration, sound design, and visual description. And after the script is created, the agent creates a full to-do list that it follows step by step, where the first step is generating the image for the opening scene of your movie. And once that process is finished, as you can see, it provides a high-quality image that fully represents the first scene, and in my case, the main character is also included in the image. So now that the opening image is ready, the next thing the agent does is start animating the opening scene image. This process usually takes around 20 seconds, and once it's done, it provides a complete video clip for the first scene. Now this part of the process is very simple, because all you need to do is wait while the agent completes the steps automatically. And once the entire generation process is finished, as you can see, all of the images will be fully ready and completely animated. From that point on, the agent will start composing all of the scenes together, which usually takes around 15 seconds. And once that's done, as you can see, all of the scenes are merged into a full movie. In my case, the movie came out to be 1 minute long, which perfectly matches the duration we entered in the prompt earlier. Now the process isn't fully complete yet, because at this stage the agent is adding all of the audio effects to the final movie. And once that's done, as you can see, it provides a complete movie that includes everything from start to finish. At the end, the agent also gives you a full summary of the entire movie, where you can clearly see all of the elements that were used to create it. Now, the movie itself is basically ready, but you might have a few scenes that you don't like. So let me show you how to customize individual scenes in a very simple way. In my case, I don't like how scenes 1, 3, and 4 came out. So in the chat section on the right, I'll ask the agent to regenerate the images for those specific scenes. Once everything is set, I'll start the generation process the same way as before. And once it's done, as easy as that, the agent provides a new set of images for those exact scenes. Now that the new images are ready, I'll ask the agent to animate them, including the sound effects and everything else that's needed, and then use them to replace the old scenes in the final video. Finally, I'll click on the generate button and let the process run. This part works exactly the same way as before, and once it's finished, as you can see, the agent has created 3 new video scenes and automatically replaced the old ones in the movie. Now with that done, the entire movie is now fully ready. The last step is to click on the 3 dots right here, then click on the download button, and just like that, your movie will be downloaded. So now that the video is ready, let's take a look at how it came out.
They're everywhere. I have to keep moving. God, don't see me, just keep moving. Forgive me. I have to, for all of them. Alert! Alert! What is it? The bells!
This is just a short example to show how the scenes came together, and I kept it short on purpose. But using the exact same process, you can create much longer movies with higher production value and more depth. So now that the movie is finished, let me show you how to upload it to YouTube the right way, so it has the best possible chance to perform well, so watch closely. To start off, open the YouTube studio and upload the video that you have just created. Now, as you can see, we're basically missing everything, so let me show you how to set it all up correctly. First, open the same ChatGPT session where you created the prompts and tell it that its task is to create YouTube metadata for a short movie based on the same movie concept you've created above. Below that, I've explained that it should generate a video title, description, and video tags. This prompt is very important, so make sure to use the entire prompt that I'm using right here. And once you run this prompt, ChatGPT will provide you with everything you need for your video to stand out, including a strong video title, a well-written description, and optimized tags. And all of these elements will be created specifically for the exact movie you've made. So now that everything is ready, head back into YouTube Studio and paste the video title and description into their respective sections right here. Next, scroll down and in the Made for Kids section, make sure to set the answer to no. Then scroll down a bit further, and in the Altered Content section, also set the answer to no. Also, don't forget to paste the video tags into the Tags section right here, since they're very important. So now that everything is set, if we scroll back up, you'll see that we're still missing the thumbnail. So now, let me show you how to create a thumbnail that really stands out. To do that, open the same ChatGPT session you've been using so far and start by telling it that you want it to create a detailed text-to-image prompt to generate a YouTube thumbnail based on the full movie details above. Next, below that, I've added a lot of important instructions that make this prompt work properly. So as always, make sure to use the exact prompt from start to finish. And once you run this prompt, ChatGPT will provide you with a fully detailed image prompt that's specifically designed to create a thumbnail based on your movie. Now with that done, copy the entire prompt from here and head over into a tool called Leonardo AI. Once you are in, make sure to copy the exact settings that I'm using on the left side. Next, paste the prompt into the prompt section right here and then click on the generate button to start the generation process. Now this process will be pretty fast, and once it's done, as you can see, we've just created a high quality thumbnail that represents our movie very well, with all the key details clearly visible. So now that the thumbnail is ready, download it from here, then head back into the YouTube studio and upload it into the thumbnail section right here. And with that done, your video is finally ready. Now to publish the video, head over into the visibility section, set the video to public, and then click the publish button below. And just like that, your video is now live and ready to gain traction. Now before we wrap things up, there's one important thing I want to mention. As you can see, this tool offers several monthly plans, with options starting at around $10 per month, which makes it fairly accessible. That said, which plan you choose is completely up to you. There's also a limited time discount available on the annual plans, which can reduce the the price by up to 40%. But again, this is entirely optional, and you should only go with what makes sense for your situation. So now that you know the entire blueprint for creating high-performing movies, the next move is up to you. The process is proven to work, but like anything worthwhile, it only works if you stay consistent and actually apply what you've learned. Also, if this video helped you out, make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment below. And as always, keep pushing, and I'll see you in the next one.